Welcome to the Courage to Live podcast. My name is Josh Bitsko. I'm a retired police captain with 24 years of experience in Las Vegas. Currently, I travel and I teach people about resilience, courage, and leadership. So, today's episode, I want to talk about basically the upsides of every season in life, especially in your professional life. So, I can go back when for a very long time because I hired on the police department when I was very young. I was 18 when I started. So I remember because every squad, every job, everywhere I went, I was always the young one. When I was a new sergeant, I was only like 28. And so even the people I supervised were always older than me. And I was always kind of very self conscious about my age. And, now I'm in a different stage in life. I'm in my mid 40s. I'm running this business. I don't, I look back, man, I wish I had that energy and drive of when I was young. And so, but in each stage in life, there are benefits. And of course, there's things that you're going to be self conscious about. The first one, going back to that young and inexperienced stage. Yes. Is there detractions of being young in your career? Generally, it's internalized, but yes. But you also have energy and drive because you're excited to have this new job and this new career and, achieving what you worked for. There's also advantages when you're young as you can learn quickly, you can adapt easily, you're not as stuck in your ways, and you don't need as much rest. I mean, I work graveyard, and my time on graveyard when I was young, it hit a lot different than when I worked graveyard in my, late 30s, early 40s. And you bring some enthusiasm and fresh perspectives that younger professionals have. And it doesn't matter. I'm not just talking about police work here. It is pretty much any career, any job. Then I went into my mid-career stage, and then you have more responsibilities at work. But I know for me and a lot of people that are listening, you have a lot more responsibilities at home. You have kids varying in age that are pulling you away, and it can really force you to have to focus on dividing your time. But also the benefits at that point. I mean, you have that growing expertise and confidence that I didn't have when I was young, and I know a lot of my listeners don't or have now at this point in their life. You have the balance of having more responsibilities at work and in your personal life, and that can teach you time management, what to prioritize, and last, leveraging your experience while also, managing the complexity of fuller life because you are so much more experienced and, you have a lot to pull back on or pull up on through that. It's easier to be successful. And then the later stage in your career, you're starting to maybe get closer to retirement. You're one of the, more experienced, one of the older people on your team, probably or could be in a leadership position. But with that experience that you have, it comes wisdom that comes with that age. So yeah, are you as good on graveyard, or maybe at times you're stuck in your ways? But that's also a personal choice if you're not willing to change. Older professionals also have the ability to mentor others, and that is something I really enjoyed later in my career, was mentoring young professionals and showing them different ways to do things based on my experience, and not stopping and saying, well, this is just the way we've always done it, so this is why we're doing it that way. And any physical or lifestyle changes that come with the age, it's just an opportunity to lean into roles that require strategic thinking, big picture guidance, and that's where that leadership comes into play. So, at whatever stage you are in your life, career, of course, there's always going to be things that are on the back of your mind. The other thing you can do is really focus on the positives that come with that. Like, yes, I sometimes miss being that 22-year-old cop, but I don't miss some of the things that came with that either. I love the confidence and the experience that I have now, and I'm able to teach and share it with other people. So, what I'll ask of you is do the same thing. Look at where you're at and try and focus on the positive with that too. Well, thank you for listening. If you liked what I talked about, there's more in my book, The Courage to Live, available on Amazon by Josh Bitsko. And if you enjoyed the podcast, please share it with a friend, subscribe, leave a review, and thank you for spending time with me today.